Although Choirs to Heaven was not born out of the global lockdown due to the COVID-19 virus, the album, pointed out producer Julien Bracht, is a soundtrack to isolation of the pandemic. Handout Berlin-based electronic rock duo Lea Porcelain is looking to expand their audience to Southeast Asia. In an interview with this writer, producer Julien Bracht and singer Markus Nikolaus, the main men behind this German band, hope their new album, Choirs to Heaven, will thrill Filipino audiences. Lea Porcelain was recently picked out by The Strokes vocalist Julian Casablancas as a band to watch for over Cult FM on the Grand Theft Auto online site. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic that shut down live performances, Lea Porcelain performed at world-famous festivals in Reading and Leeds, England. The mention helped as Lea Porcelain's audience has grown outside their native Germany. I think when music fans from around the world think of German music, it is either electronic like Kraftwerk and Atari Teenage Riot to new wave and goth with Nena, Xmal Deutschland, and Peter Schilling, and to the extreme where you have metal and hard rock like Rammstein, Blind Guardian, The Scorpions, and Creator to name a few, explained Bracht. We, Lea Porcelain, are somewhere in between all of that. To the unfamiliar, when listening to Choirs to Heaven, one would hear traces of post-punk bands, such as Joy Division and Bauhaus, the deep sonic highways of Shoegazer's Ride, the oddity of Radiohead, and brooding music of Interpol. Nikolaus' eyes light up at the mention of those bands. We like those artists, acknowledged the guitarist who in his previous band Wolf Plus Lamb with ballet school drummer Louis Maguire explored funkier electronica. But we are the product of how we feel at the moment. We know that Filipinos are huge music lovers and are very much knowledgeable of German bands and artists, Nikolaus added. We hope that Lea Porcelain can be added into their playlists and their musical favorites. Although Choirs to Heaven was not born out of the global lockdown due to the COVID-19 virus, the album, pointed out Bracht, is a soundtrack to isolation of the pandemic. In fact, the album was recorded in both Berlin and Los Angeles. The standout tracks include the title track Choirs to Heaven, Pool Song, and Ohio. We understand the isolation, but through music we find togetherness that helps us, Bracht said. So this is a product of our music and lives over the past 2 years. The music is a spiritual connection with people all over the world. We hope that Filipinos will enjoy it. And when everything gets better, we hope that we can also perform to Filipino audiences. Choirs to Heaven is available on all streaming platforms and will be available in physical formats such as vinyl and compact disc sometime this month. Ad block test. Why?